that is out, Amazon.com. Dan, congrats on your health. We're glad you're doing well. Thank you both. President Trump will join us in a moment. First, joining us with 26 days out, his take. The architect, Karl Rove. Well, that's the great one, Mark Levin. Now he'll join us in a minute, but first, Karl Rove. Karl, listen, they lied about fracking. They lied on taxes. They lied on the issue of race. They're now talking about packing the courts. Joe Schumer says everything's on the table. Ending the filibusters on the table. Ending the electoral college is on the table. D.C., Puerto Rico statehood is on the table. Karl Rove, they're not. How are they getting away with not answering fundamental questions and lying to such a high level?
Well, they're getting away with it because they're not being held to account by the media, and because when they say things like Joe Biden said today, that he doesn't want it to become an issue, and he'll tell you after the election, they're signaling to us exactly what they're going to do. And here's what they're going to do. They're going to change the Senate rules to no longer require 60 votes to take up a bill. Virtually not every piece of legislation, but virtually all major bills in the Senate require 60 votes to begin the debate. And that's what we call the filibuster. If you don't get 60 votes, you can't take it up. Ironically, it will take only 50 votes plus the Vice President of the United States to break the tie to get rid of the 60 vote requirement. And that's what they're hiding. They don't want to say that they're not going to do that, because that's exactly what they're going to do. And what does that mean? What does that mean? Here's what it means. They will need only 50 votes plus the Vice President, or 51 votes if they don't have the Vice President, to pass court packing. Expand the number of judges so that there are a majority of liberals on the bench. Repeal the Trump tax cuts. Raise the new taxes that are called for in their platform. Taxes on business, taxes on wealth, taxes on savings, even taxes on retirement. They say they want to do something about the tax advantage of like 401ks and IRAs. The public option, which is a government takeover of health care, done with, not like Medicare for all that does it immediately. This takes a couple of years to have the government take it over entirely. Free college, taxpayer-funded abortion, abolish ICE, provide free health care for illegals. All of those things can be done with only 50 votes or 51 votes if you have 51 senators or 50 senators plus the vice president. Now, you want to get a list of votes of what they want to do? They want to get rid of right to work. They want the federal unions. FDR said we should never allow federal unions to negotiate for wages. They want to do that. They want to, quote, reimagine the police department. They want to get rid of natural gas power plants and oil-fueled power plants by 2035. They want to take 2 million houses out of 139 million houses in America and retrograde, upfit those places. Who's going to pick the 2 million out of 139? They want what they call net zero agriculture. Go tell some farmer that he can't use a tractor because that's putting out carbon. They want D.C. statehood and Puerto Rico. And if you think I'm making up this list, Google Biden-Sanders Unity Task Force recommendations and read that document, 80 pages, or the 2020 Democratic Party platform. You'll find it all in there, and their object is to pass all of those items with 50 votes in the United States Senate and the vote of the Vice President of the United States to break a tie.
Well,